Bonjour my loves, I hope you're doing well, I hope you're doing fine. So in today's video, because it is Christmas Day and also because I got inspired by Nicole Raffies' most recent YouTube video where she put people or things that happened in 2024 and she put them whether they were in her naughty list or they were in her good list, and I got inspired and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do the same thing with the things that have impacted me in 2024, things that I think deserve to be whether on the naughty list or on the good list. So in no particular order, the first thing is the first moment of the year that happened in April 8th, 2024 that really made me disappointed. The eclipse. Why was it such a hype? I get it, it happens once every like 100 years, like ooh, but like I was so disappointed. Like people were so hyped up about the fucking eclipse. And I was like, if it's not Eclipse from Twilight, I don't care. I don't care. Like, I don't understand the hype, respectfully. Maybe it's also because it was during final season, so I had other things to care about. Maybe that was the reason why. So the solar eclipse was on my naughty list in 2024. This time, a person that was on my naughty list, which is pretty self-explanatory, Diddy and company. So everyone who's allegedly a part of Diddy's unfortunate activities, naughty list. And that's lawfully okay for me to say. Love Island USA. Love Island USA. You shaped my summer. You made me who I am today. And I'm not kidding in any way, shape, or form. Because of you, I know that my next summer will be the best summer of my life. Fingers crossed. Wish that on me. Because I know these women have inspired me so much. More specifically, the PPG women that are Serena, Janae, and Leah. They inspired me so much and made me want to live my next summer to the fullest. Thank you so much to my friend Ariane, who told me you should watch this. Here's the website, go watch it. Thank you, Ariane. Thank you. No joke, the last time that I felt so much joy and excitement was in March 2020, when it was announced that we would have a 2-week off of school because of what was going on. That was the joy that I felt. It took me 4 years to find the same level of joy. Talking about PPG, these women, another form of PPG, of the Powerpuff Girls, Miss Sabrina Carpenter, Charlie XCX, and Chappell Roan. Thank you for releasing albums that made me who I am, that made me enjoy so much more my summer. Miss Sabrina, you could have at least released it in the beginning of the summer. I feel like at the end of August, it wasn't anymore the vibe. I still streamed Short and Sweet a lot, but I know that next summer, summer 2025, oof, do not talk to me. Brat, Charlie, you made me feel the same way when I was a child and I would be watching movies of like girls who are in like early 20s and they go to the club and they have fun with their friends and stuff. Brat made me feel like that, and I'm an introvert who's a grandmind to a 23 years old body. And Chappelle, I'm speechless. Just Chappelle. I feel like that's enough. Thank you. And because of these 3 women, of course, you are in my good list. Jacob Elordi. Unfortunately for him, he is going to be in my naughty list. You're probably wondering, why is Jacob Elordi in my naughty list? I'm just jealous because I don't understand the hype. I do, but I don't. Like, I want to be a part of the club, but I feel like I'm always getting left out. Like, there's something about this man that I wish I could love him, but I feel like I can't. I don't know. I feel like he's missing a puzzle piece for me to be obsessed with him. And I am tired and sad that for another year, I am not getting the hype of Mr. Jacob Elordi. When I want to get the hype, like I want to be a part of the club, but I'm getting excluded every single time. So I wish that in 2025, you would do something that would make me finally understand now I am a Jacob Elordi girl. Another man who made me feel the same way as Jacob Elordi, Timothée Chalamet. I haven't, don't, and I fear that I will never understand the hype. A friend of mine told me, who's obsessed with Timothée Chalamet, she told me, oh, maybe it's because you've never seen a movie where he's a part of the movie, one of the main actors. And I was like, maybe that's why, because it's true. I've never watched a movie where Timothée Chalamet is the main actor, and I want to be a part of the club. But, not gonna lie, I feel like I have no attraction towards this man. I feel like if we were in the same high school at the same time, I feel like we would have been best friends. Seeing him rapping Nicki Minaj, I feel a deep connection with that, because I am too rapping Nicki Minaj with the same attitude and vibe and aura. And I'm kind of sad that I cannot understand Timothée Chalamet's hype for 2024 again. Maybe in 2025 he will do something that will make me finally fall in love with him and be a Timothée Chalamet girl. On the other hand, a man who made me fall in love with him, this man from Maxton Hall, Damien, James in the TV show. Wow, I have no words. You made me feel what I was feeling when I was 13 years old and sleeping late at night because I was reading Mafia Boys trope, good girl, nerdy girl trope on Wattpad. And you were a part of the reason why there's a certain blonde renaissance when it comes to men. Finally, we are seeing on screen hot blonde men. Because I feel like there was a shortage for the last couple of decades, but with you, thank you so much. And this is why you are in the good boy list. But because you are walking, someone else had to run. Cole Walter. I know that My Life with the Walter Boys got released in 2023, but I finished it at the end of December 2023, and my Walter Boy phase lasted a month. So by the end of January 2024, I was still in my Walter Boy phase, most specifically Mr. Cole Walter phase. So yes, that's why he is a part of my 2024 good boy list. He is the reason why I had faith in blonde men again. He is my type to the T. And I know I always say I don't have a type, but I do, but I don't. But he's a part of my type. Does that make sense? It doesn't make sense. It's, you know, it's hard in my brain. I barely can understand myself. So there's no worry if you don't understand. He's in my good boy list. Because I'm not used to say so much nice things about men, let's balance it out. Naughty list. I feel like it's self-explanatory. Even though I'm not American, I am actually Canadian. But because Canada and United States are pretty much homies, whatever his decisions are, it will impact my country. He is not well known, this man, because he's actually the Prime Minister of Quebec. And Quebec, for those who don't know, for my American follows who are watching me, hey. Quebec is a province, and a province, short resume, is the equivalent of a state in America. And he's just a racist fuck who hides his racist thoughts and laws and opinions, and the list goes on, behind other concepts and claiming that he's doing that so Quebec could be more open. All this bullshit, but that's not true. Like, I see through your fucking racist game. Oh, the government of this place, Free Palestine. Another person on my naughty list. Why the fuck do we have cyber trucks and robots, and can we just resolve other problems? I feel like that would be better. He makes me like uneasy. Like, I feel like he would have allegedly no problem killing me if he just wanted to kill me. One of my favorite thing or people that's on my good list, Costco. Thank you for existing. Thank you for the food that you are providing. Thank you for your food samples. Thank you for your ambiance. I feel so comfortable in Costco, as if it's my second home. I feel loved and appreciated, and I love that your workers never question me on why it's been the 4th time that I've been taking the same food sample, and I love that. I feel included. Thank you so much, Costco. Good boy list. Talking about good boys, these men, I've never been more attracted equally to 2 men at the same time. They were a good rebound for Cole Walter, actually. Speechless, I will stop talking because I will get fired by YouTube. Someone else who was a part of my good list, Miss Gracie Abrams. I know that Gracie and I kind of have our ups and downs. She's quite complicated to see her when she has live performances. I've been a fan since 2021. Ever since she released I Miss You, I'm Sorry. And every time that she has a show in Montreal or near Montreal, hey, homegirl, I have a car, I can drive. If you are in Toronto, if you are in Boston, yes, it's 7 hours, but I love you that much. But every time that I am tempting to get tickets, you are quite difficult to see you. I love you, no need for any apology. You hit me again with this album. I genuinely didn't expect you to release a new album under a year and a half after releasing Good Riddance, and I'm so thankful. And you are, again, my #1 artist. This moment when the Chiefs won in the Super Bowl and he ran towards Taylor Swift and they had a kiss. I am not kidding. If I wasn't on a FaceTime call with my friend Chloe while watching the Super Bowl and the finale, I would have automatically download back. I would have just opened Wattpad and read so many fan fictions, so many books about this trope, you name it. Talking about Taylor Swift, Reputation TV not being out in 2024. You are on my naughty list. Taylor, I am waiting. I'm being patient. It is hard. It is my favorite Taylor Swift album. It is the album that made me a Swiftie. And for you to, again, not release it? So let's talk about my good list. Andrew motherfucking Garfield. Do you know how hard it was claiming 10 years ago that you were my favorite Spider-Man? And everyone judging me around me and being like, you don't understand the movies and like blah blah blah. And now that your Spider-Man is widely acclaimed as being the best Spider-Man, hard for me to be an avant-garde. It is, really. And it is still, to this day, one of my open wounds that because of your age, I don't want to be ageist at all, but you're 40. I'm 23. Realistically, we can't be together. And that's the only reason why we can't. I know you love me, and I know I love you too, but let's be realistic for once. And also, when you spoke about Palestine, that's my man. And not only you spoke about Palestine, you also spoke in Arabic. I almost yelled the fuck out of my bedroom. Because what do you mean? The man of my dreams speaking in Arabic? Like, I don't even have to teach you. You already know the basics. Good boy list. Good boy list. And I've decided to end this video with my final good boy list, who recently likes to be called a bad boy. Bad boy Bobby. Bobby, if you're watching this, I know you still have a hard time figuring out how YouTube works, but I just want to thank you because you are like the grandpa that I've never had and you make me laugh. I love how blunt you are. I love how you speak your mind. You're super funny, and every time that you bless me by your presence on my channel, it's always a great time, and I always love watching your videos back. It is such a pleasure. I always laugh, and even my friends love you. I know that you don't believe that, but my friends are really cool because you think I'm quite uncool for being an introvert, for spending my Friday nights in my bedroom. But it's fine if you were wilding out in the 70s. It's just not my reality. And I love that even through our differences, we still have a beautiful friendship. So thank you, Bobby. So on that note, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you have a beautiful night of sleep. I love you. Take care. Au revoir.